Welcome back to WJZ 9. We're at Cooper Auctioneers with the Director of Art, Kathleen Hamill. And some of you may recognize Kathleen from Maryland Public Television's Chesapeake Collectibles. Thank you for being with us today.
Good morning. Thank you for coming out.
Now, we're talking about a Bob Ross painting.
We are.
How do you best describe Bob Ross? We're going to be showing you video of Bob painting, but how do you best describe to somebody going, well, who the heck is Bob Ross? How do you describe him?
So I think we would best describe him, a painter, obviously, but a cultural icon, right?
Absolutely.
He's sort of become a pop culture phenom, that's how I would say. He's sort of become like a figure. He's a chia pet even. He's a lunchbox, he's a bobblehead.
But he was one of the most prolific landscape painters in modern times.
Oh, like 30,000 paintings, like something incredible. And very, very few of them have come out on the market. And that is what makes this painting particularly rare. So very few of them come up for sale.
Now, we're going to show you the painting next half hour, but we just have to I just want to set a bar here. Alex Cooper Auctioneers, again, thanks for hosting us, is like one of the gold standards of auctions of furniture, fine art, etc., not only in Baltimore, but in the Mid-Atlantic.
Yes, thank you.
How did you come in to possession of this auction item?
Well, we may be here in Baltimore, but we have a worldwide presence thanks to our presence on some international auction databases. So you can find us on Live Auctioneers, Invaluable, and on our own app, which is Alex Cooper Auctioneers, bid.alexcooper.com. So we get a lot of interest. People contact us from all over the world.
So you were telling me that there may be 10 people in here physically the day of the auction, but there could be thousands watching online.
Thousands watching online at any given time.
And
yes.
These paintings coming up for auction are so rare, it's going to generate that much worldwide interest.
Yes, we hope so.
Crazy. And it's happening in Towson, Maryland.
Right, so that's what's really cool, and I really invite people to come in and see us because you drive by this building all the time, and we have museum quality art, like I'm going to point behind me.
Yeah.
We have museum quality art just sitting here, across the street from the Burger King and, next to the Five Guys, and it's sitting right here for people to come take a look at any given moment.
It is absolutely incredible. We got to wrap up here, but the painting was in the possession of a couple. It was gifted to them by Bob Ross, who actually wrote him a nice note and signed the back of it. And coming up next half hour, we're going to show you a genuine, original Bob Ross painting. It's got happy trees, it's got happy clouds, and it's got a very beautiful still lake. And if you've never heard Bob Ross talk, just go on YouTube or Google him. He is hypnotic when he speaks. Welcome back, WJZ.com, and here it is. There's the Bob Ross. Right there with Kathleen Hamill, Director of Art for Alex Cooper Auctioneers, and one of the hosts of Chesapeake Collectibles on MPT.
That's right.
You do good TV. I'm going to let you take it away. What are we looking at?
Okay, so we're looking at, this is lot 1218 in our upcoming art auction. We're titling it Cabin with Lake and Trees, and you can see there's a little log cabin. We have Bob Ross's quintessential happy trees, and we have his clouds. Now, what is unusual about this particular piece is that it's in an oval, and you can see in some of his episodes, if you go back and watch, and they're all online, that he made this an oval shape, and he did this by using just generic contact paper. He took it and cut it into like a little oval to bake it into this sort of shape, like a little frame within a frame. And then he had the trees kind of come out around it, which is sort of unusual, but really fun. He went ahead and signed it on the bottom left. You can see that, Ross. And I love the way that the trees kind of come in and out of the frame to sort of draw you in, as well as the water kind of draws you in, draws the viewer in. And we were talking about it earlier, how he likes to bring the viewer down into the water. We were also talking about how during COVID, people became more and more enamored with him, right? Because his voice was so soothing. We were all stuck at home. We were all trying to paint. This particular piece has an auction estimate of $20,000 to $30,000, and we're really hoping that it brings around 50, 60.
Well, it's supply and demand. There are very few Bob Rosses available.
Very, very few come on the market. And we're really lucky to have this one, especially with one with such a personal attention, a personal attribution on the back. Been in one family for this whole time.
Crazy.
Coming to us with happy trees, happy accidents, happy clouds.
And you can see, because we're getting ready to wrap up, if you follow Bob Ross, you can see where he took that spackle knife and he starts pulling the ferns down. You can see where he pulls the bank down and gets you the reflection in there. It's just quintessential Bob Ross. And you're right, what makes it cool is he went ahead and violated his own border.
He did.
And you know why? Because he would say, and I'm not going to try and imitate him, he'd say, it's your world. You can do anything with it.
You're right.
Crazy. Hey, listen, thanks so much.
Thank you.
For hosting us.
Thank
I want
you.
to thank Alex Cooper Auctioneers, as always, for being the best and letting us in the front door. And there it is. I'm a big Bob Ross fan, huge Bob Ross fan. And there it is.
There it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and throw it back. Remember where you saw it. Throw it back to TV Hill.